Hey guys, this was your homework and we're going to do 1 and 2 step equations. Now you can do these in any order and you can use your notes. I hope you would use your notes actually. So let's take a look. I'm just going to change the color of my pens here. Okay, so the first one probably I think most students did first was they noticed that they were adding 5. So we're going to subtract 5 on both sides. So here on the left, you still have x, but on the right, you have 9. Now on the test, I would suggest plugging it back in. Adjust this thickness a little bit. Yeah, so if I plug this back in, that means I have the same equation, but where I see the x, I kind of put a box, same equation, right? And I plug in what I think the answer is, so that'd be 9. So I noticed 9 plus 5 really is 14, and I've double-checked my work. Got it? All right, what would be another one? Let's see. Here, I noticed they're multiplying, right? So instead of multiply, I need to divide. So I'm going to divide 3 on both sides. When I do that, the 3 and the 3 cancel because 3 divided by 3 is 1. And here I have a fraction. Now I can leave my answer just like that. That's totally okay. Or if I want to turn it into a decimal, I can. So let me see if I pull up my calculator app here. There it is. 28 divided by 3 is a decimal. 8.333333. So, is that right? Oh, excuse me, 9.3333. 9.33333. Now plugging this back into check, 3 times my mystery number, 9.33333, should equal 28. I'm going to try that out. So in my calculator, 3 times 9.3333333, lots of 3's, equal, and you can see that is 27.99999. That's really close to 28. Really, really close. So we're going to say close enough. All right, so here's our answer, and here's our answer. Now what's next? Let's see. Well, here we go. We see a subtract 7. So we're going to add 7 on both sides. So we get a is equal to, this would cancel, but 12 plus 7 is 19. Plugging this back in, the mystery number a, take away 7 equals 12. If we plug 19 back in our calculator, 19 minus 7 has to be 12. 19 minus 7 is 12. So I have confirmed it. That's 12, and 12 equals 12. So that's our answer. Now, question number 3 is also a 1 step, and we see y is being divided by 8. So we learned in class, instead of division, I'm going to multiply to solve, right? So I'm going to multiply by 8 on both sides. On this side, 8 divided by 8 would be 1. So I'm left with just y on the left. On that side, I have 8 times 8, or 64. Now let's plug this in. We have y, or our mystery number, divided by 8 is equal to 8. So if I plug in the number 64, I'm hoping to get the right answer. 64 divided by 8 should give me the answer 8. 64 divided by 8, yep, is 8. And you can see that here on my display screen. Great, so that is the right answer. Definitely my answer is 64. All right, now I finished 1 through 4. Let's take a look at these. These each have like a little bit of a harder step. So here, instead of subtracting 7 from a, x is the one being subtracted. So I want to add x to both sides, right? And on the left, I have x plus 5 because I'm going to add it. And on the right, I have 3 minus x plus x. So that would just give me 3. Okay, and then if I subtract 5 on both sides, I get x is equal to negative 2. So let's plug this in to our mystery number. Is 5 equal to 3 minus a negative 2? Let's take a look. Is 5 equal to 3 minus a negative 2? So 3 minus, and I'm going to hit this negative sign. Where's my negative sign here? Negative 2. I don't see it on this calculator. Oh, there it is. Plus or minus. There it is. So 3 minus a negative 2, you can see that on my display screen, equals 5. So 5 is equal to 3 minus a negative 2. So 5 is equal to 3 minus a negative 2. So I've double checked my work, and that's our answer. Question number 6. I see 2 things happening to the x. The x is being multiplied by 2, right? And it's been added to 7. So we say, if I cover this up, I'd know what was there, right? 11 has to equal 4 plus 7. So I know this clump of stuff needs to equal 4. That's one way to answer the question. I could also use an inverse operation, right? So I know if I subtract 7 on both sides, that's where I got that number 4, right? And now question 6 looks a lot like question number 1. I'm having a variable x multiplied by the number 2. And so if I'm multiplying, I'm just going to divide, do the inverse operation. Nice. Okay, so we get x on one side, and 4 divided by 2 would be 2. Okay, so let's plug this back in to double check our answer. We have 11 is equal to 2 times the mystery number plus 7. If this number is 2, we get 4 plus 7, and yep, we get 11. So we feel good about the answer. X is 2. All right, question number 7. Kind of what happened a minute ago with question number 5. They were subtracting the x, and we don't like that. We want to add it, right? So if I add 3x to both sides, this will make question 7 look a lot more like question number 6. Right now, I should be able to solve this. 3x is being added to 9, right? So I'm going to subtract 9 to both sides. I get negative 4. And now this looks a lot like question number 1. X is being multiplied by 3, so I'm going to divide by 3. And that cancels. So we get x is equal to negative 4/3. Okay, so to check this, we're going to have to plug this back in. 5 take away 3 times negative 4/3 is equal to 9. When we do, we end up canceling. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So you have 5 minus a negative 4 equals 9, or 5 plus 4 is 9. So this is definitely our answer, negative 4/3. Now, can we check this? Yes. We've got 5 minus 3 times negative 4/3. 5 minus 3 times negative 4/3. Nine. I checked it. I plugged it in and checked it. It worked. Last one. What do we see here? Well, we have a number, right? And we're multiplying it by the x, and then we're adding by 2 and dividing by 2. But it looks like this whole thing, if I could cover this up, it would look an awful lot like question number 3 over here. Right? Something over 8 is 8. Here we have something over 2 is 5. So we want to multiply by 2 on both sides, just like we multiplied by 8 on both sides, okay? So let's multiply by 2 on both sides because we see divide, so we're going to multiply. And this would cancel. We get 3x plus 2 is 10. Now, that one step, my question number 8 looks a lot like question number 6 and question number 7 once we simplified it. All right, so here we see the x being added to 2, so we're going to subtract 2. And then this is like our first question of the day. I can divide by 3 on both sides, and we get 8/3. So let's plug back in and make sure we get the right answer. So our original equation was 3 times a mystery number plus 2. Divide by 2 is 5. So our mystery number is 8/3. So let's see how that works. This would cancel. 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 1 times 8 is just 8. So you end up getting 8 plus 2 in the numerator and 2 in the denominator equals 5. Now, this line is actually acting as a parenthesis. So all the stuff on top, 8 plus 2 would be 10. And 10 divided by 2 really is 5. So when I plug it back in, I am able to confirm this was my final answer. Good luck on the quiz next class. See you soon.